What's up, guys? MMAGAME here, bringing you another video. This video is going to be a wish list slash poll, pretty much, on or just question of how you guys think a certain aspect of the new EA Sports UFC game should work. I was thinking about it. I was sort of thinking about how the online would work, what would be the coolest way. And I know I said in a previous video that I would want, like, not just your typical one-on-one match, to kind of throw in a little bit different stuff where you had different game modes and modes where you could there was just different dynamics. I wanted to know what you guys thought of the idea of having like a single champion per weight division. And this is something that Fight Night tried to do, or they did do, but there was obvious problems that arose. I believe, I'm not exactly sure, but the way theirs was set up was that there's pretty much one champion per weight division in the game, and you had to defend your title a certain number of times within a certain amount of hours, or else it would just go up for grabs to someone. I don't exactly know how they decided who got it next, but that's pretty much how it was. And in theory, this is a very good idea, and I think this should be the case with EA Sports UFC. The only problems arise when you have some sort of cheat or exploit, or the other big one is actually when the guy just has a buddy or a different account of his own and will fight his friend or his other account over and over just to get the defense and just hold on for the title forever. So that's the obvious big problem. So if they do it that way, EA would have to come up with a way to counter that, to where you couldn't do that. Maybe you couldn't fight the same person, but even then, I'm sure that there would be people who would just buy like 24-hour trials or whatever and literally just continue to keep boosting. So that's the only downside. If they did think of some sort of way to avoid that and to have just one, it would just be for Xbox One and PS4. There'd be, two different champions for each system. So of the whole game, you'd be able to look, oh, this dude's the champ of this division. That would pretty much mean that he is, the guy to beat. And I think it would be really cool, but I also think if they did it the same way EA MMA had it, to where there was multiple people with belts, and when you did have two people that collided that both had belts, whoever lost their belt and had to work their way back up. That was a very, very good system as well, and really had no bugs at all. And it still felt like when you did have a champion versus champion, there was more at stake, and you knew that it was you can take their belt, because it also told the amount of fights in a row that they've won. So you'd be fighting guys that had 30 fights winning streaks, so they know what they're doing, and you sort of you were awake during that fight. You had to really try to beat the guy. So either way, I'd be happy with. But I want to know which way you guys prefer, or if you have an alternative to either of these ways. What is that alternative? Please leave that in the comments, guys. And who knows? Maybe we can get EA to add some sort of title mode. I'm sure they have some sort of title mode already in mind. Either way, let me know in the comments, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to follow me on Twitch TV and Twitter. Till next time, this has been MMAGAME.
All right, let's take a look at some replays from the recent action.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner by